overall learning goal is professional development of the student as a scientist.
When you're actually going through the experiment, when you're figuring all these things out, because there are so many decisions that you can make, it means that there's a lot of space to explore. And that's what I really loved about Junior Lab, was just how much freedom there was and how there wasn't a single correct way.
So the in-class exercises that we have in the first 6 days of the semester are all tasks which will tend to elicit all of these mistakes that are just really, really common. Part 2 of the semester is 3 experiments of 5 lab days each. The students will pick up lots of actual, bench lab skills. You will inevitably hit some failures, hit some frustrations, and that's actually normal and an expected thing. You should actually plan for that. That doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. That actually probably means you're doing it right. So we're sort of supporting many, many things simultaneously, which makes it, fun and challenging as an instructor.
At the very beginning of JLab, it can be very overwhelming to see all the assignments that you have to do.
What we need to do is put the information in front of them, which is what's happening now, what's happening today.
When I click on the home page, I'm immediately faced with all the links that a student would need to click on during their day-to-day operations as a student in the lab. This homepage acts very much as a hub for the class, and it's one click away from really anywhere that you would reasonably want to be.
Now it's organized by pre, during, and post-class, and that way there is no ambiguity as to what you should be doing.
That's much more user-friendly as a student because you know exactly where you need to go and exactly what you need on any given day.
It's the culture of education in the physics department at MIT is we're always trying to push forward, we're always trying to innovate and improve on the things we're doing. This is our chance to really sit down and take all the good things that came out of the COVID teaching innovations and actually put some design on them. And actually, with some intention, rearrange these things in the class and actually make them work well together and have them sequenced so that each thing scaffolds off the next.
We're so much trained to develop the content rather than think intensely about how students are going to interface with the materials that we develop. So in that way, what Canvas Innovation Fund really did for me was shift my perspective really from having static content to really thinking intently about creating a learning experience for a student.